Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for watching my video. My name is Okina Alford, and I will be discussing a topic that is near and dear to my heart, which is the effect of government restrictions on educators' ability to educate. I chose this topic because I've been a procurement professional for the last 10 years. I work daily with individuals that I have to tell no. I have to enforce procurement restrictions by ensuring that the vendors that the district uses have gone through formal procurement processes. And if they have not, then they cannot use district funds to purchase from those vendors. So with me constantly having to tell people no, it started making me wonder what effects this may have on the teacher's ability to teach, how the teachers spend their own money, and just overall teacher anxiety in general. So I wanted to, as my rationale says, talk about the effects of federal procurement restrictions on teacher effectiveness. So in Texas, procurement requirements deem that supplies can only be purchased from vendors that have gone through a formal procurement process and have been awarded per the Texas Education Code 44031. This is a code that we follow very strictly in my department, so I know for a fact that many teachers, principals, financial clerks, just district staff in general are not able to purchase everything that they want or need, so the fact that I had to tell them no, I feel like it could totally hold back some teachers from, reaching certain goals that they want to reach. So that's something that I want to address, and I want to see if there is a connection between these government restrictions and the teacher's ability to require the resources that they want to need, and see if that could increase employee morale. So my research questions are: do federal guidelines and restrictions enforced by school district procurement departments prevent KDISD teachers and staff from gaining access to the resources they need to effectively teach the students? And also, would employee morale at KDISD be improved if procurement requirements weren't so restrictive? For the literature review, I wanted to go into topics that would create a greater understanding of procurement. There isn't a lot of research out there as far as what I'm trying to do, but I think a key element in understanding the relationships is knowing what procurement is and what laws govern school district procurement, which is the Texas Department of Education, Texas Education Code, just all these basic laws and statutes. So I think that is an important thing to be included in my literature review. Also, I found a lot of information on teachers spending their own money on teaching supplies. There's a lot, that is a well-documented topic, and there's a lot of information out there on that, so I thought that that would be important, as well as the relationship between teachers spending their own money and the procurement restrictions. I want to see if there's anything out there on that, the relationship between teachers spending their own money and teacher morale, teacher anxiety as well. Just all these things that could potentially be affected by the restrictions of federal procurement. For this research, I would like to use a mixed methodology, simply because I want to use numerical and statistical data, but I also want to have some context to it. I want to have descriptive, subjective, primary data from my participants to basically add context to the numbers. Mixed method is the appropriate approach for that. As far as my participants go, I would like to have 20 KDISD teachers and 10 KDISD financial services staff as a part of my research. I want to conduct interviews, qualitative surveys, quantitative surveys. I want to use procurement data as well as potentially focus groups. The significance of this research to me is so much more than what I ever thought it would be when I first started. I want to bring awareness to problems that affect school districts all across the country. I worked in the two largest school districts in Texas, Houston ISD and Dallas ISD, And I know for a fact that restrictions on certain items sometimes seem unnecessary. And with more research, there's potential for change and solutions to some of these projects. So hopefully with this research, I will be able to not only add to the knowledge and current knowledge of the state of procurement across the country, but also create solutions to some of these problems that us procurement professionals face on a daily basis.